I'm Ken. I had LASIK done by Dr. Chu. I had it 1 month ago, and best decision I ever made. So I was tired of glasses, and I was tired of my contacts, and always having to adjust, and the contacts drying out, and glasses, especially with me having a hearing aid, it's extremely difficult to be able to hear and see. It felt like I had to do one or the other. So I ended up looking into LASIK before when I was living in Colorado, and they gave me, pretty good foundation getting into LASIK. And then when I came out here to Minnesota, that's when I decided to do my research. So having done 23 years in the medical field, I know that everybody says they're the best, but what I did is I went in and did the research. So I went to the Minnesota medical boards. I went to the national registries. I went to, the Google reviews. I went to all the reviews to find out, separating the, the wheat from the chaff. And, that's when I found Dr. Chu and the glowing reviews that the patients gave, but more importantly, the glowing reviews that his colleagues gave him, and what the history and the history and his clinical practice is what shined out the most to me. So my initial appointment, I came in, got to see the front desk staff. They were more than warm and welcoming. Definitely put me at ease. I come in, I sat in the waiting room. It was well lit, it was comfortable, it was warm and inviting. Not all of us in the medical field have the most inviting front rooms, we'll say. But I came in and it felt like I was just sitting at a friend's, in their living room. It was extremely easy. Then I talked to all the technicians, and the technicians that worked with me were top-notch professionals, but also they had that spark in their eye, that what they were doing was something they enjoyed, not just something that they did, which is something that I really took note of, that they really enjoyed doing this, and they treated me like the utmost. From a medical standpoint, they treated me the way that we are taught to have bedside manner, but I would dare say they may have even kind of stepped above that, just because they were so welcoming and they were so just inviting. And then when I came back, for my procedure, everybody was super nice, super sweet. People are congratulating me. The back area, in the patient area, everything was put to ease. Every need or want I was given. Of course, again, 23 years working in a hospital and having been a manager of a clinic, I know how I may have a more critical eye than most people coming into a place, and there wasn't anything out of place. Everything was sterile. Dr. Chu walked me step by step, and then as soon as I came out of surgery, it was a very big shock, because I had to forget that I didn't have contacts in, because as soon as I came in and sat down, I just happened to look up and see the eye chart, and I was able to read 1050, which I couldn't see anything past the tips of my fingers before this procedure, before my LASIK, and now I'm seeing everything clearly. And I could have, I think I was 20/50 the first day. As soon as I woke up from resting, I could see extremely clear far out, and that's what kind of threw me off the most, was just how quickly the clarity of my vision came. I can see the smallest details. I can see, just all kinds of, I can see details at distances that I haven't been able to see in 30 years. For me, I'm very much of a cynic. I'm a I'm somebody who just does not believe things just for the sake because somebody said so. Also, I am one of those people that I'm abhorrent from car dealership, those sales guys and that. So everybody oversells, underdelivers. But in this case, I was undersold as far as what I was going to get, which I understand from a medical standpoint, we have to do. But, Dr. Chu and his team, they knocked it out the park, down the freeway, and it's rolling down 494. And I would put, Dr. Chu's practice right up there with the top 1%. Because, this is not something I'm saying because I'm getting paid for, but the reason we get into medicine is to help people. I'm hoping that this will help somebody make the best decision that they can for their eyes, because there is nothing that I have experienced since having this surgery that I would ever say, well, I don't know, or oh, maybe not. This has been the best decision for my eyes that I have made. I have actually used eye drops less now after the surgery than I did prior to, with contacts and with glasses. My eyes feel a lot more relaxed. My eyes feel more hydrated. I just feel a lot better.